Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my latest video on the continuing decaying state of the nation as I see it, this March the 8th, 2009. Stand by for wise conservatism. It seems that since Rush Limbaugh said that he didn't like Obama's policies, and because of that he hoped that Obama failed, every time what he actually said is explained, the Democrats come off with only, "I hope he fails." Is it that the liberal brain turns off as soon as they hear Rush say, "I hope Obama fails," making it certain that the rest of the statement never gets heard? It must be, because I have heard the explanation, and I've heard the original statement over and over again. And not once did I miss the rest of the statement. I know he didn't just say, "I hope Obama fails." And since every one of you liberals know this too, makes it a little hard for me to understand. But of course, you all choose to ignore this, because you would rather trash the man than listen to him. Just like you spent 8 years of our last presidency trashing and talking dirty about President Bush rather than actually listening to what the man was saying. You liberals, like Jack Murtha, saying things about our troops like they rape and kill children and women and children in the dead of night, and several of the liberal Democrats that said Bush's plans for the war was only going to hurt America because, as Harry Reid said, the war is lost. The only reason, my friends, that we will lose this war on terror is because of you liberals. Do you hear me? Because we were not, nor are we now losing that war. But if Obama has his way, we will. It will turn into another Vietnam when we give up and run home with the victory cheers of our enemy taunting our brave troops all the way back to the United States like the cowards the libs want them to be. But when listening to the Democrats cry and moan about what Rush said, we have to remember the things they did to Bush while he was president. Even yesterday I heard a new DNC video about how the only thing that Rush said was, "I hope Obama fails," of course leaving out the rest of the story. The conservatives have never called Obama a Nazi. They have never called him a fascist or a chimpanzee, but these are all names that the liberal left in our country routinely said about Bush almost daily, all during his presidency. So, since they did that to Bush, does that mean that they wanted America to fail too? Hell no, not in their eyes. They were only saying that about the man, George W. Bush. They hated him, and it showed in everything they said. But this is where it gets sticky, folks. When Rush said that he did what he did about Obama, it was a bad thing, because now us conservatives and Rush want the country to fail too. They wanted Bush to fail from day one. They wanted America to fail in Iraq. And now that I think about it, earlier in Vietnam too. The trouble is, there they succeeded. The same liberals who had the troops in Haditha convicted before all the facts were even in are the same ones that are now complaining about what Rush said. These same libs, when proven wrong, wouldn't even own up to the fact that they were wrong and apologize. Something that they always expect the conservatives to do if they feel the conservatives said something wrong. Liberals, you cannot have it both ways. Choose a side, you dopes, as Mark Levin would say, because we conservatives do remember what you say and what you do. I know you can't grasp that concept, but we do. Rush didn't question Obama's intelligence. He didn't question his compassion for his job. But the left in this country sure as hell did those things when it came to Bush. What Rush did, my friends, was to proclaim his hope that Obama's policies failed. He explained it clearly. He said that he wanted those policies to fail because they go against what is right for America. He said he believes that they are bad for this country. Just how freaking hard is this for you Democrats to understand? Since you can't seem to understand that, let me push it a little farther here. As long as Obama has the policies of socialism and corruption and spending sprees that he does, then I hope he fails too, because I do not think that this country can survive being hit with those policies, and it is because of these policies of his that I hope he fails. Now do you get that, liberals? I hope Obama fails too, because he has policies that will bankrupt, destroy, and crush this country and capitalism under his falling foot. Got it now? I actually think not. Your brains are hardwired to shut off after you hear a conservative say, I want Obama to fail. You do not hear why I want him to fail. Sorry, you are so short-minded that you cannot accept the fact that Obama is hurting this country because of that. We conservatives do not want him to succeed, because if he succeeds, it will hurt this country immensely. Mark my words on this, people. He will damage our country if he succeeds. America will be damaged greatly. So I will come out and say it too. If Obama continues with his policies, I hope he fails. This is Wise Conservatism's video side chat for this March the 8th, 2009. For more, tune in to Blog Talk Radio at www.blogtalkradio.com/wiseconservatism for the next Wise Conservatism Radio at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays and at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless you all. Have a great and safe day.